When I'm done loading up the boat, basically we're gonna get ready to take off. First thing I'm gonna always do is come down, hit on my 2 bilge pumps, the forward bilge along with the aft bilge. I wanna make sure that when the boat's been sitting here all week, it hasn't been taking on water. I already put the motors down, so I wanna come over, turn the right key. It's gonna whistle at me, let me know my alarms are ready. Turn the key and it'll fire right up. I'm gonna take my port engine, turn the key once, let it whistle, turn the key. I can watch my tachometer, let it come up to about 800 and just let them smooth out. Very important to warm up a boat, because what you want to make sure happens is as I'm pulling out of here tonight, I want to make sure my engine doesn't stall. If I stall halfway out here in the channel, I bump into another boat, there's going to be a problem. So I want to let these warm up. I don't care if you wait a minute, a couple minutes, just let them warm up before you take off, or there could be a problem. The next thing I like to do, I'll just take my steering wheel, turn my engines to the right direction when I'm coming out of here, and that's a way to check that your steering's working before you pull out of here, along with getting you in the right direction so you can shove off the boat yourself. Then we'll simply just come back. I'll usually get my bow line, my stern line, then my spring line if I have one, and we'll go. Beautiful evening tonight. Nobody's around. Pretty much we're gonna have the bay to ourselves, and it's flat calm, no wind at all. Real good habit to get into when you're coming down a channel. You want to try to keep the wake down, be friendly to your neighbors. Keep an eye out for lights going on or a boat moving who might be coming out. And then when you're a few yards from the end of the channel here, what you want to do is just hit your horn, give it two short blasts. Just let someone else be aware that you're heading out. Normally what I'll do now, just get my lines inside. Bring them all just over the side. Always keep an eye on where you're heading. But I find a nice little spot right here. It's kind of wide open. Just want to make sure I'm not dragging any lines the whole way. And if I was going out for a long drive or a long ride tonight fishing, I'd take them right off and store them away. You gotta always remember when you're coming out of a channel, red cans will stand on the left-hand side, green cans on the right-hand side. The easiest way to remember it, red, right, return, which means when you're returning into any harbor, I don't care if you're in Rhode Island, you're in Florida, you're in Canada, red can on the right-hand side when you're returning back home to your port, and you will not ever go wrong. You'll always see another boat coming at you. What you want to do is just make sure you stay to the right of them. Give that person plenty of leeway. You're not sure whether he's a new boater or old boater, very experienced or novice. Give him plenty of room. And for the most part here in Narragansett Bay, a lot of people know each other and you'll give them a wave. As far as fuel goes, bringing it down to the marinas, that's a no-no. In 6-gallon jerry cans, can't do it. A lot of marinas frown on that just because of the dangers. It is dangerous. If you happen to make a mistake, it'll cause a fire. And if it's your passion like it's mine, you don't mind paying it. So I'll spend $300 a month on fuel, doing something I love doing, catching fish. If you're holding on, we're gonna take off. That's us right here, coming up the cans. There's nothing in front of me. We got a nice ride tonight. When you're running a boat with twin engines, you want to always make sure you're running both motor at equal RPMs. When you're coming back into the channel, there'll be a 5-mile-an-hour wake buoy that we just passed. We want to start bringing it back down again. The 5-mile-an-hour, no wake zone again. See, I'm doing about 9 knots. My speed's coming down. Here's the first buoy that we just passed here. I line up my sights to the next one. In my second home, I was born and raised here, and I've been on the water since I was born with my parents. And I'm in and out of this cove probably at least 3-4 times a day with different customers showing them how to use their boats. Then hopefully just kiss the docks. I'll never leave them down just for corrosion. It's better to get them out of the water completely. What I always like to do again, take your battery switches, 1 and 2, turn them both off. We didn't really go fishing today, but maybe next time we'll be out there fishing.